Hello folks, the Celtic Nerd here bringing you another nerdy video. Now, I just did a video where I talked to essentially all my companions that I have currently. We only have 4 out of... Let's see, we get 2 warriors in the form of Alistair and Sten. We get 2 rogues... No, 3 warriors in the form of Alistair, Sten, and... if I'm remembering, there's a dwarf. Then we get 2 mages in the form of Wine and Morrigan. And then we get 2 rogues in the form of Liliana and... there's a male elf. Cannot recall who he is.
Indeed.
Yes.
Indeed.
I cannot remember them. Okay, bring me the world map. Okay, for Eldon. Okay. We have a couple of locations we can go to. Let's save Soldier's Peak for a little bit. And let's go, I don't know. Let's do one of our DLCs. Soldier's Pass. There we go. Let's do this harvesting.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do? Oh, no. I sent my elf to do that. I mean, I sent my helper, Taran. Nice fellow, that, Taran. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service. I don't normally take this route, but with the war, I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you'd consider helping a fellow out? Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could? The dwarf I brought it from said it activates and controls a golem. So long as you have it in your hand, the golem does what you say. Might be useful, no? I mean, you look like the sort who could use one, yes? The catch? Yeah, I suppose it is a catch, isn't it? The catch is that the golem didn't come with the rod. It's supposed to be down in a village down south, waiting to be activated. Even if I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by darkspawn. That's not such an issue for adventurous types like yourself, surely? Or I'm hoping that's so, at least. Just as well. As I mentioned before, you'll find the golem down south, in a town called Honleith. I'll mark it here on your map. Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works. Alright, well, then I really hope it works. Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
Right, so he's now just completely gone. Actually, you know what? Let's go to Denerim. Denerim has a few side things for us, but there's also some other benefits. Because, like, ideally, I would like us to start the encounter for.
You have coins,
the
stranger?
rogue.
With Orzammar closed off, old Tegrin can give you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made. There's two things I'm here for. Travel or trade. Understand?
Yeah, that guy does not want to talk. Might as well buy some of these. Tome of Skill and Sundry. Sadly, we are not quite early off in the game where we can really make use of such things. Here we go.
You were in the Chantry. You are a priest?
No. I was a lay sister of the Chantry.
Which means...
Good day. I lived and worked in the Chantry, but I did not take any vows.
So you dabbled in priesthood then?
Oh no, the lay sisters don't have the same sorts of duties as priests at all.
So you were not a priest, did none of their duties, and took no vows, but you lived among them?
Yes.
You were a house guest of the Chantry?
Sort of.
As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one God.
Those are too small. Send them back to the priests for more training.
I recognize you. From Ostagar. Andraste's blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice. You killed my friend. And good King Cailan. I demand satisfaction, sir. I have heard of the Grey Warden's prowess, and you seem more capable than you did at Ostagar. I won't throw my life away. Too many people depend on me, and I doubt guards would pose any challenge to you. But by word and deed here you condemn yourself, sir.
Trying to think. There's certainly some quests we can do here. But if I want to get... but if I do want to get my blood magic, I do need to start the Redcliffe storyline, actually. I do want to start that. I want to get access to my favorite mage subclass. So actually, yeah. We have all these districts. Natural Palace. And if we're going here, it would be best to have Alistair. So we'll go back to the camp. And then we venture forth. There,
Yes.
He'll be my warrior,
Indeed.
our rogue, and the mage. As per usual, that happens. Redcliffe.
These are vile and tainted creatures.
You are born of my hand! Right ahead. Defend yourself!
Target the enemy.
I will not falter! So shall it be! Flee while you can! Foolish!
Alright, back on six then.
Bleeding! Bleeding badly!
Walter.
You have forced my hand!
Trap right ahead. Trap right ahead.
Warden,
Right away. Trap right ahead.
Alright, there we go. Now, at least now that we have these injuries, I can always... I can put something to the test once we get back to party camp. We have to wait for now.
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier. I told you before how Al Eamon raised me, right? That my mother was a serving girl at the castle and he took me in? The reason he did that was because... well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose. Ha! Yes, I guess it does at that. I should use that line more often. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry. Why wouldn't he? He was King Marek's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important. At any rate, that's it. That's what I had to tell you. I thought you should know about it. Besides my unholy love of fine cheeses and a minor obsession with my hair, no, that's it. Just the prince thing. No! Maker's breath. Just hearing that gives me a heart attack. It's not true, anyhow. I'm the son of a commoner. It was always made clear that the throne is not in my future. And that's fine by me. No, if there's an heir to be found, it's Arl Eamon himself. He's not of royal blood, but he is Kaelin's uncle, and more importantly, very popular with the people. Though, if he's really as sick as we've heard... Oh, no, I don't want to think about that. I really don't. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens. Oh, lovely. I'm going to regret this. Somehow I just know it.
Okay, so we used up some time with some minor travels, so I'm going to end this here, and we won't dive into this until the next video, because I feel like this should get its own proper focus.